James Kaufman, World News Report today. Ladies and gentlemen, this has just been bothering me so bad watching that first podcast and thinking about the ceremony they had with the pyrotechnics and the merchandise for sale and her opening a GoFundMe, although she's a multimillionaire. Everything just comes together and screams, this is wrong. The smile on her face about all the podcast information and all the episodes that they have yet to play. I just have such a problem with it, and I think that everyone else does as well. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do y'all have a problem with what's going on here? Something is not right. My grandmother passed away. I couldn't leave the house. I talked to her every day. We were great friends. I couldn't leave the house for a month. A year and a half later, every time I looked at her phone number on my phone, I broke down. Eventually, I had to get rid of that phone number. I was in such a habit of calling her. She was such a part of my routine that it was impossible for me to get over it. But yet, Erika Kirk got over Charlie's death. Even the fact that she has 2 kids with him and is now smiling cheek to cheek. She must be on some really great antidepressants, or she must have never cared much about Charlie and always wanted to be a star.
It's like, lady, didn't your husband just get his face blown off like 2 seconds ago? And not to be insensitive about it, but everyone's thinking it. No one wants to be the asshole. No one wants to say it. Everyone's thinking it. Everyone was thinking it when she gave the first speech. Everyone was definitely thinking it at the memorial. Nobody wants to say it because it's inappropriate. It's insensitive. I am the troll, right? So I'll be the one to say it. I think it's super inappropriate. I think it's inappropriate. I think it's weird. It's bizarre. Something is off there, and I don't like it. But they're doing the Super Bowl commentators with the headsets on, doing a media table. They're selling merch, registering voters. They got pyrotechnics. Is this WrestleMania or is this a funeral? Like, what are we doing here? And then, the day after the funeral, I'm getting 500 texts and emails. Erika Kirk here. I miss him. Every time I blink, every beat of my heart. Make sure to donate $5, $15, $25. It's like, okay. Then they're doing a show. Did you see the show today? And so prescient. I said it last night. I said, I'm getting like a fake vibe. Something's off there. And people say, well, everybody grieves differently. Yeah, I don't know how much mileage we can get out of that one anymore. Something's not right there. Very bizarre, weird vibe there. And did you see the show? Erika hosted the Charlie Kirk show this afternoon, and she's like, she looks like she's over the moon. She's happy as a clam. And again, who am I to judge? Everybody grieves differently. She's a very devout Christian. Some people say maybe that's just strength, that's resolve. I don't know. It's one thing if your husband dies, period. It's another thing if your husband dies at age 31, unexpectedly. It's another thing if your 31-year-old husband unexpectedly dies because he gets publicly executed with blood gushing out in front of thousands of people screaming and running away. That's like something that's altogether different.
And let's not forget about the 2 children that she now has to raise on her own. Nothing makes sense here, folks. Look how giddy she looks. You almost, want to punch her in the nose. Excuse me. Let me know what you think. But anyone that thinks that this is normal behavior and everyone grieves in their own way, I think you're missing the bigger picture here. I haven't seen anyone grieving whatsoever, period. She's also now put this little Zionist on tour for her that looks like he's about 15 years old. He was friends with Charlie Kirk, but this guy's pro-Israel times a trillion. The whole thing stinks. Now let me know if y'all can smell it from where y'all are at, like I can smell it from here. God bless. Share and subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.